Excellent. Good evening, cards. Greetings to anyone who's out there. Have a meander around. Should be the current deck. Gonna play a bit of mid-range, hang out a bit, see what people. Why not? Basically, it's a chill Saturday. A very chill Saturday evening here. We finally had thunderstorms and rain. Right. Well, we don't want 2 copies of Combat Engineers. Not really mind Hotchkiss, but we have. Horacio is going to make it better if. Yeah. Those. Okay, that's decent. Probably gets hit by route. Ramping. Alright. Fine. Combat engineers. Sure. Gracio's up to threaten the pack 40. Pack 40 pops. I think we do. I think it's better play. It threatens the pack 40. Pack 40 not easily. But I mean, top decking, top decking. Top deck. Can trade the pack 40 action. Not loving it. Does make it an awkward trade. They'll be buffing heavy on. Okay, that's good. We can live with that. A couple of obvious options. Could drop 175th. Trade. Be able to wing. Keep us alive, though. Probably better than. No, I think we do this. Spend the credit. Oh, I mean, there. Well, we survived the trade, so obvious to do. Obvious to do is the do. On D back on. Need it. drop the combat engine. I like that they're digging for card draw. Actually, there's the route. I just don't mind the route. We can block for draw. And body in. Yes. Depending on what you pull with your bomber drawer, it could be amazing. FWR 90s. Monday. Let's survive the trade. Spend 6, which is disappointing. I'd rather. Yeah, I think I'd rather this. Right? I wouldn't. Fine. Let's get another trade. I'm not objecting to. That's a very, very desperate crossfire. No search. So, our draw seems good. Have another one if we heal. Get some. Gonna be a lot of dig in this deck. Going for a big synthetic oil. Yeah, we're gonna go for a huge synthetic oil turn. Okay. I don't necessarily mind that. To get the damage in. Pathfinder back on. A8 should be okay. So massive credit to see what the plan with it is. That's not a good start to your massive credit turn. 4 out value cards. So actually not Pathfinder. Hurt us. Okay, so the bomber's an issue. That helps. This point, can't retreat those back into hand, and this survives the trade. So at worst, might not make sense. Gonna lie, that's really not good. However, go that far. They've one card in hand. Probably Bismarck. We have to play on these. 6 cards left. If that's not Bismarck. Okay, it's a classic example of playing to your out. Not really, you were drawing Bismarck either way. So, if you're out there, how's everyone doing? Well, I hope. Just gonna hang for a bit. We might switch if this deck doesn't go anywhere. I got on a brew, so I can call go here and dug this out and dusted it off to see if I. Terrible opening hand. Plus you to. We're drawing appallingly. Engineers is okay. Okay, so it's not ideal. What we do on curve was still good. So we've got strong trade. Eight. But it would have been nice, but important. Fair enough. I kinda don't want to pathfind. Thing. Go wide in. Terrible. Dug in. That's problematic. That's kind of the exact turn we didn't want them to have. Limit the value, at least. Try and limit the damage. It's really not a mid-range world. World in which this works? Yeah, so Pathfinders takes fine. Right. Hellcat. It's terrible trade. It's fine. Thinking. Few things. If you don't mind the 3-op guard, we'd ideally like it to go to 0-op. 4-4, but bad. Know this is happening. Honestly, I think at this point, this is slow things down a little. Few things we can do though, so we can deal with this. Can't survive on trade. Don't need to. Go. Just need to clear the board down. Ratio is good. Point of damage. Still all over. Top decks doesn't help. So much intel this. Do this. This. I. Oh, please. No, it's really not a mid-range world. Go back to winning for a bit. Yes. I'm back on my comfort food. Kind of unapologetically in this matter, I keep floating back to decks that I'm comfortable on. Hey, Zir, I still owe you a best of something. Have your name down. I still owe you a best of 5 at some point. I'm not too bad, thank you. As finally the heat broke and we had storms and rain here, which is a positive. So it's absolutely pouring down, so I've been listening to the sound of the Soviet aggro. Massive rising. Fiat. But both of those are out of easy trade range. Matchup you will play a lot. Yeah, I mean, when it gets hot, often when the weather breaks, that's what you tend to get. Wouldn't mind stopping, basically top decking all of the answers. That would be appreciated. Like it. Don't like it. Blimey. I do love a trier. Alright. No, it's a solid deck. As aggro decks go at the minute, it's probably one of the best in the game. It's still quite beatable, but yeah. Bush is good. I'm rather hoping we choose to go wide. Okay. That was, truthfully and honestly, not what I expected. And we're not finding any of our draw. I've been very tempted to find space for a copy of Fortification. Oh, you definitely could, yeah. You can get a lot of wins on deck for certain. Hmm. We're doing this. No, we don't really. Do let me know what the clear was, though, because I didn't see it. Every clear in my head was not actually clear. I was 1 point. Yeah. Doesn't count itself. One point short of the clear. We desperately need to find draw. Or I just... So we can do this, this, this. It's a terrible, terrible turn. That was annoying. That was most annoying. But yeah, let me know if you actually want that. So you and Daz still have your best of fives whenever you want to redeem them. I've kept you on Dream card. Oh, cool. In which case, after this one, if you're around, I will play through this and then go do some cash. Do we keep Cass in the hope that it works? No. Don't be greedy on the deck, not in the current meta. Learned anything. Don't be greedy. It's commandos. So... No, thank you. I open top of the morning with almost all of my games. That's just a bear thing. I know what you mean. That's fair. got it, you're going to use it. What? Okay. In the hands of a good player, Commandos is really good. I know for a fact, though I cannot talk about the hows and whys, that its overall win rate does not suggest stupidly potent, and it just suggests that a lot of people are playing it because they think it's going to be. That was marginally annoying. Still going to smack you about the face with a large number of aircraft, but that was marginally annoying. The only problem you're going to have is that, in my opinion, both of them are bad for the game. I think both decks are monstrous bad for the. Because we are getting more and more decks. Even the Naval Burn deck, which I've been playing a lot of, we're getting far too many non-interactive decks. And I think it's going to require concentration and patience to play, and it's going to turn off players. Troubles. Like, I want those decks in the game, but I don't want them to be the only decks worth playing at a decent level. But at that point, I think you struggle. I mean, ever I saw. Anyway, shoot me an invite, and we'll chuck some best of threes. I don't have any particularly amazing decks, but they're pretty decent. Oh, probably, but there's no such thing as a good OTK because your OTK gets a decent win rate. It'll be no. Um, played early. Right? Right. Start here. Good luck. Okay. Start. Okay. Allegiance. Legit. interesting. Hey, cool, how you doing? Great video as ever, by the way. If you watch the beginning of this stream, you'll see me inspired by you to try something that didn't work. Oh, we're just dead. We can pin. We can't actually trade. Get us out of. I could draw a second pin. Is kind of our only survival strategy. Yeah. Yeah, if you have a look there, that's the US France frontline list I'm playing around with at the minute. Well, there's not a thing we can do. So we drop this. Might as well drop one of these. Not against US. Camping. See, I did have dragons, but I cut them to see if I could. So, what did I cut? What did I replace them with? But I pulled. I was originally running 4 dragons, but I replaced them with 2 copies of Call to the Colonies and the 2 Farmen. The 2 Farmen need to come back out again, though. They're a terrible idea. I was just doing it for funsies. But honestly, I would probably pull the 2 farmmen. I thought about it. The problem is it's making space for chasing shadows is where I was struggling. So wait though. But anyway. Again, help. Yeah, I quite like. There's a few fun things you can do with that. I'd certainly be interested to compare lists. Want to send me at some point? Had a chance to refine it. Okay. Drop me. Not well enough to communicate. My Polish is terrible. I am afraid. It takes me long enough to even understand the most basic. So it's this thing. I have a handful of Polish friends, but my Polish is awful. Okay, so we're going to go the research route. I guess we... Yeah. Hi, Laser Wars. How doing? Okay. I did not see it, unfortunately. Too busy being paralyzed. So I only saw up to the point whereby I was chatting in comments. And then obviously we'll get the finals tomorrow. Oh, excellent, thank you. I'll have a look. But yeah, sorry, Grubby Radom. Um, I wish my Polish were good enough to actually do any. Oh, okay. A very lottery deck. Apparently, I cannot play Worth a Damn. It'd be an entertaining stream for those of you watching. Do yep. But yeah, Laser Wars, I'm gonna have to go back and find out who the finalists. Uh, I'm still getting used to the fact that we don't get a winner on the first day. I'm honest. If nothing else, it gives curve turn two. Which... you. I think you'll be interested, but I mean, a lot of it's kind of what you. If you're watching the meta enough, it's mostly what you'd expect. I wouldn't say anything hugely. Everything on. Yeah, some Japan Soviet aggro as well. One US German ramp to basically complement the German US ramp, which kind of makes sense. So, push here. If But yeah, I'd say certainly I think the most popular. I think everyone brought Japan Soviet aggro. If I remember correctly. Right. Go to work, do let's. It's a weird one. Um. So slightly imperfect sequence. Got an extra point of damage up cost since it was being wasted at the time. That's a big carpet bomb. Value. Loving that. Not miscount. Did that earlier today and got an overdrawn. Really annoyed me. Yeah. This is interesting. A big old backline. Indeed. That's what we're hoping for. That was not what we were hoping for. Um, Prince is still a pain in the backside. I've been a huge block fan for so long. I think it is a massively underrated unit. He said about to sacrifice it, but for the greater good. So we do this to allow us to do this, to allow us to do this, to allow us to do this. But block is a really good block or blosh, depending on whether you're French or French Jew, technically. Um, yeah, if you can get it down after power, it's busted. Be good. Need the blitz. Think. Was sensible. Right. 1 2 3 is your 1 2. Print a million Churchill. Yeah, the problem is so many targets. I mean, it lets us get rid of the bomber optimally. At least gives us bodies, and we can start hoping to build enough to deal with. Yeah, I know. I just don't like it. Hard up. Weird. By far the better. Well, either we high roll and get to the bigger one. Don't live. This alive. Little while. Still maintain 1-2-3s was a card that should never have been added to the game. Oh, take this one out for a run. You'll recognise this one. If you don't recognise this one, go watch Core's videos. They're so worth watching. Yeah, I could genuinely do entire stream. Only thing I do is play games again. Kinda fun. Zeus. More is so good, but I so bad. Totally agree. I was playing it while watching the video. It's a lot of fun. Problem is, if I'm mulliganing sensibly, it's pretty much a full ship. Because basically, I want a slightly better looking hand. Which we kind of sort of got. Not sure. I think, as mad as I may be, just want to deny board presence. I don't know what I'm playing against, but I do know how good the player I'm playing against. That will. Zia quietly one of the better players in the game. Track. Gonna be a control game. I see. Give us frontline presence. Place no, we'll play some more for the value. Yeah, it's just the value, isn't it? Ah. Well, Cossacks, and we might as well put the guard down. I love the illusion, a card that I, by the way, am a big fan of, even though it's not very good. Made the cut. Of course you have crossfire. Always have crossfire. I mean, this is just hard draw turn, because you don't have a good target for naval, so... Prox draw. Yeah, it's a frustrating. It's a very good control tool. Like Britain control in general, got some very good tools. There's a few things we can do. Um, so naval to get an extra calm and then play rush. Hope we hit. I think he's probably our best play right now. Not defensive enough for anything else, and nothing else in the hand really sticks out. Imperfect, but I think make the calm copy. We'll hit this because it's not doing anything else. Sometimes you get the high roll. We'll save the other con. This is just a mid-range value to so good, by the way. It's like having another card in your deck. And it's got good stats. Oh. Yes. Well, it's block into calm. And that's a turn. Because we're not losing the value on Carasia. Can't afford to. Problem is, we are only treading water, and this is a control deck, which means it's probably got a high-end win. Set up for later. Don't love that play, but it kind of forces your hand with regards to the way that you use Sexton. Get the value here. Was tempted, kinda hoping we can double dip, not get punished too hard for it. Mainly because the guard's 4/4, so it'll survive if the Sexton fires on it, so that then we can get the draw here. Your core might be better. Okay, at this point. We push everything up, it just gets... Well, no, because he wants to remove everything, he'd have to... Yes, I'm not actually sure there's a lot I could really have done about it, but it is deeply frustrating. However, I'm also legitimately aware that I am the underdog in any matchup between myself and Zia. Not a colossal fan of that. So I think we extended barrage this off the board. I think we draw. Did get the SU. So we're back kind in the game, but we have used our 2 big heals. Okay, we probably just lost, because obviously it hit the highest value card in our hand. Followed by the second highest value card in our hand. Yes, I'm very aware. You're not wrong, by the way. Absolutely, categorically was the win condition. Definite. Hey, Dimitri. Obviously. Why not? You have the credits to operate anyway. Would come. There is literally no mechanic upon which we are not behind. I wouldn't worry, it's just going to get hit by the second one of these. He will just have the removal. Well, we'd best take advantage of you because you're about to be turned into routed troops and retreated into my hand. So, keep something before I die. Yep. Is it possible in 5 games for me to get a single win? Money is on now, but feel free to place bets in chat. No worries. All good. Right, games, as ever. Right. Hop back on ladder and see if I can Coop! How doing? Oh, I like this picture. This piece of art is very, very cool. No. Yep. Push. Dot. Oh, it's Brewster's, okay. Yep. Fine. So... play the counter. Because that denies the pre-cost order. And gives tradable fighter. Alright. Colour me surprised. We can work with the shark. I have not seen this with Finland out. I assume this means Lotter? In an attempt to make the Brewsters durable, if slightly less scary? I can see why you test it, but I can't imagine it was that good. I mean, maybe it was. Maybe I mean, I am not. So we remove the aircraft because we just removed the aircraft. The heart of what the deck did. Have no reason whatsoever. Yeah, that's my thought. Like, it was my initial thought was that if you were going to use Finland, but does he? Interesting. Well, we'll see how this goes. I can see how it would. Just it's gonna feel immensely high rolly. I think. I mean, it's a big body. That's not what I wanted to see. I mean, we just eat the trade here, right? There's no reason not to. Bomber survives. We don't need to get aggressive. Raw. Well, Fiat's not. Fiat's very good. Answer more. Want a wide enough board that we have a good Regia club, or at least close to. At the moment, we are hanging on, but it's much. Okay, that's kind of alright. To object. I'm of the view that the biggest bodies we get are probably better. This. 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 Might as well remove that before it gets far. Replace it anyway. Might regret that trade, I might not. I'm not. Aggressive. Yeah, so Regia. Let's try. Occupy the front line. So now, odd. A few things we here. So you probably put a buff on the top of your deck. Oh, never mind. Yeah. So we Spitfire. Rip. That one top deck completely changed my approach to that. There are a bunch of ways we could have traded to do relatively well to prevent the big swing turn that was tempting. But as it turns out, strictly not necessary. What on earth is a Sherman doing in this deck? I know we're doing this. They seem tremendously wasteful. Reasonably sure it's the right thing to do. Albacore's good. So we push at one of the 1/1 in there. Fair enough. That was interesting. what's everybody else been maining back playing? Had a deck that you particularly enjoying lately? Hey, Dan. Fish. Several ways we could do this, but this is the one we're choosing. Fine. Claw's frustrating, but it's just this. Yeah, I might have to tinker with that as an ally choice myself. So, straight out the bomber, obviously. Now, it's going to be very frustrating for our opponent. We're not actually doing the thing. Do here. Think we're going to do this, this, do this. Okay, that's good. You do know how to use an SU-100. Right. That helps a lot. A much more perfect way of doing it than relying on. Yeah. I mean, in the grand scheme of kind of okay. Love you to commit some more to the board. So, I talk occasionally, actually quite a lot, about overcommitting. This is kind of the definition. This and this. Oh, you fish the draw? No. Okay. Throwing the board. Bomber has to hit the fighter. Matter. The only way you can clear us is with orders. Mm-mm. The road. Foggy could be a problem. Well, irritating. Not a problem. They'll have lethal regardless. Yeah. Ooh! Notwithstanding Regia, incredible dying. Hello! It's Hyrule City! Do you have kangaroo transport? That's the key to under the tree. No kangaroo. Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some math. Actually, down as if we've 8. They're gonna go for on. No. Right, so now they're gonna stack buff. We're only interested in one of you, so we need to find 5 damage. Yep. Oh, we dead. Absolutely and entirely the most tedious experience. But so Buffs is very fun though. If you've not tried the deck, it's hey BB5000, nice to have you along. Yep, that's pretty typical experience. Cool. I'd say that matches many of my current experiences. Uh, where are we going? Anything interesting? But yeah, that seems Crossfire, followed by Crossfire, followed by Alpenfestung. Leopold's probably a little bit over the top. But yeah, sounds about right. Match. And oh no, Shibata. Okay. Uh, okay. Where are we going? Man, these are burned. Don't want to. Yeah, I think I'm going to slow roll this. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. The sequencing on the way they're playing is very, very strange. That's three. Three? It's three, yeah. They've got one more. No, that was... No, wait till the end of the turn to see if they draw one. But... Yeah. It does. As does Valve. Yeah, so that's their final one. So... we can actually do quite a lot here. Really efficient. This is trading 1-for-1 regard. Removes, allowing us this. Which, honest goodness, I think mostly allows us to do that. Both on Dutch. Good crossfire. Really good crossfire. Okay. I'm not going to rush. You're out of pin. Your other naval tools are much more expensive. That's fine. We can find some draw. We're not out of it. Alright, we might be out of it now. No, not necessarily. Do this. This. So we're on a 2-turn clock, assuming that they're holding. Anything approaching. Find it. Oh, we need draw. Pray for my soul, chat. Monty's. Then. They get a naval card. It's not enough, I don't think. They've got to find a note. Mind you, this... Word to the wise, this is what burning your Makura will do. Burning all 4 Makuras early game is not always wise. So we do this. And we do this. Just see if we can annoy them. We're still dead. Not an easy matchup. Playing the Gifu using version of this deck, which I personally am not actually a fan of. I think it's a bit too expensive, and I know that means I disagree with the goat of all time and all that, but you know, don't necessarily agree on everything. But I don't think he's actually that good. Um, I think I would rather have something like Rumo Regiment for a stall, but I do think Naval doesn't. Could be okay into an aggro deck, which it might. Although this might also be, hey, you never know, it could be cause mid range if someone's been watching your videos. That's kind of okay. Roll? Seen a couple of attempts at Soviet control lately. Yeah, they do pull a few when they can. There is method to my mad. Monty. Bring me Monty. Close enough, though. So... Move. Buffed. Oh, come on. It's fine. Have to stack this. Play this tempo. Don't like, but does make Wellington play. Raw. Nice. Okay, so the SU-85 that just has to die. Fine. Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, so... 1 point healing. Points healing. Not making it where you want it to go. Go. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, so... Digging. I mean, that's far from ideal, but I'll take it. Right, so we've got wolves. In this lot. expunge you from existence. Legit. Push the 5/5 and clear, I think we do. Yeah, we do. And top decking Regias. No, it's lethal anyway. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. Lethal anyway, because we're fine. Ooh, new emote. I often go off to find out what I've got, but what do I get for this level of him? Bit condescending. Going alright. Just a little bit of chill. No particular ladder climb left in me, but I am interested to see how we do. I still maintain that air is an archetype at the moment. Not particularly popular one, but I think that's because everybody's enjoying playing new and different things. But I'm a dinosaur, so suspicious of me suggests that I should do one things like evolving. We're not at home to that. Well, okay. So, War Machine? Oh, Bergman, okay. Pretty much, yeah. Ah. Oh, no, we do. No reason to. Gets us wide enough that it makes likely routes. Basically, better. Yeah. Highly novel concept of playing route. Another Bergman. One got the rolls. Yeah, we do that. This. Well, we don't. 7 on. And so we have lethal. That's fine. This. Move that. Point with. That should go much more difficult. Yeah. Capitulation. Fine. So, this will again go to my problem with capitulation as a board clip, which is that it's not a board clip. Now, you need crossfire. Leopold will do. Raider overdraw. In Leopold. So we want to initially push. Yep. Oh, that's where you found. I was wondering where your fix was. Sure. You have 12. Oh. So you have to do that. Oh, Bismarck. What? Oh. That was an excessively complicated way to get around what you're doing. Fair enough. That was a very long walk to a very easy win. Ooh. Hold on to a little. Probably going to be tedious. Lord! I encounter me. Blimey. To think it. Rather taken aback by that one. Been a while since I've seen Careless Talk, actually, you know. Not off of Alf Clarong. The name of the devil, and it will appear. On to... That's fine. Pressing it means absolutely nothing. Hudson trade intelligently. Disappointing. Play the ball in front of you. Push-up's a problem, but we that. Good run. I suppose at this point counts as going old. Bit 8. Make a reasonable trade if it. Okay. There. Take out Bomber or one of the fighters. Both. Harder. Crossfire would be bad. Found Crossfire and did that. You're an idiot. So didn't. Uh, yeah. It's just this. Ah. 5. Not ideal, but we'll take it. Don't like leaving things on 1 hit point when. Okay, so going for the card draw. So we test the other way. Yeah. Capitulation this, capitulation that. Yep. I've just gotten to the point whereby I expect it, but most of the time, thing is, right now, you need to find a board clear. But I'm holding up 3 credits. So in effect, capitulation killed you. Where a board clear or peeling would actually have left you a chance. Which is kind of the issue. That's fine. Take the draw. Don't want shark currently. Move all of these. Up. Do matchy because then if you've got another, you've got to choose the hard way. I've gotten quite good use out of those 1/1s. I'm not complaining about what they've done. As 1/1 bodies, I think they've actually been quite effective in the game. But I guess I've been playing card games long enough to have a lot more respect for a 1/1 body than. Right, yep, obviously. Wellington's good here. Raw's good here. Wellington's a lot better. Now, Breda's okay, though. Yeah, Breda's good. Breda, this. I just wasted damage. I did. Not necessarily unforgivably crappy of me. Crappy of or actually drop 2 here. Could have gotten an extra point of damage there. That's actually down to 2, not 3, but I'm tired. Been streaming for like 2.25 hours plus whatever else I've done today, so I'm kind of entitled to be, but yeah, that was a slight misplay. Schutzen. Right. We're gonna sneak. Oh, another Schutzen. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. I can respect that. Well, we know capitulation's gone. Block's annoying, but you're still dead. Okay, so you can trade that out. Makes sense. Yeah. About to engage in complicated mathematics, but we'll just take this one home. So, again, I would argue that capitulation was not a good card in that game. Really unconvinced that it worked. Those 1/1s were on the board for what? 3, 4 turns? That can't be good. That is great in that it does clear down, like, literally anything, but I honestly think capitulation is at its best when you have 12 credits and 1 more card. This is commandos, potentially, so I'm not arguing. This is commandos, that's pretty much the ideal starting hand. Well, colour me stunned. We'll do a pink here. This actually, I mean, I have a Brit US there. Not very good, but I have one. Artillery high roll? Don't. Gonna find out though. I'm actually quite excited now. Or is this just... Oh no. Or is it just gonna be Brit Main? Is it just gonna be Brit Main? Might be. Either way. So we do this. Do this. We're not dealing with Germany. It might be Brit Main buffs. No! I'm so excited! No, it's not. The only clear we get is Scrappy. Icy. Exit 4. Not actually a problem. use. Do this. Will push. Definitely boring. Not absolutely playing them out. That would be why. Allows us Kitty Hawk. No, because they even do when they have it. Drop it again. They've got another carpet bombing. We're dead both ways anyway, so let's pass will value. Now we're fine. Okay. Persistent about our greyhound. Don't want to deal with that. It's a funny card dilemma, I have to say. It's a really interesting defensive tool. That's a terrible havoc. That's very desperate. And all you can do is die. Oh, I see. Fair enough. So you need this. Okay. No, that's awkward. So this dies. In case you have any ideas. Not a home running plan. I don't think the body. Well, Wellington would help you, but just holding it. No, never do that. It genuinely surprises me the number of times you actually hit someone with Ultra. Legitimately does surprise me from time to time how often Ultra actually, considering how long it's been in the game and the fact that it's basically the only countermeasure Britain can. And yet works so consistently. No, I'm keeping work with this. There's a curve here. And we need to push our way past 1 million. Well, I'm remembering, or I completely forget. You can keep an eye on YouTube. Yeah, sometimes it does just happen. I will be uploading, I think, either later on this evening or tomorrow, like at this point, 2 or 3 whole streams. The left hand side in the shell game. This, we do this. Get rid of 1, 2, 3s before they do anything. Hey, Brennan, how doing, man? There you are. I did no idea it was you. I'm always excited to see you along. I'd love to see your comments as well. But yeah, um, I think it's a product of the modern age. I I must be one of the rare people left in the world where basically everywhere you find me, it's my actual name. Although, like Steam and Xbox gaming, not. But most places you find me. No, I think Steam might actually be me. But anyway, in most of the places you'll find me, me. Um, I mean, almost be rude not to. Gonna go through anyway. So if we push this up, we prevent you from being able to do the thing you not losing out that much. Now we really can annoy you. Is now you're gonna need another infantry to activate your tank. But yeah, no, yeah. That's fine. Germany, turn 8. Continue. Hit you in the face. Germany in its late game, so drop a bunch of Alpine units. That's kind of okay. I like Comet. There's the route. Double wins. Okay, no, oh, that's well played. Monty, nice. Sadly not. You're dead. Well played. Genuinely. Get wins on Alpine at the minute. Interesting little deck. Not all members thereof. Well, it's a whole thing. I did play around with a bit of Alpine at the beginning of the. Well, at some point we'll top deck something British, right? Right. Right, turn 7 before we see a single British aircraft. Not sure I'm loving this. Either you've got a very bad hand or you're playing some. Oh. Well, we don't actually have to deal with it yet. No, we won't. Back in the colonies, there. God. 9 for a day is pretty cool. That was kind of funky. Shimmy. See where we finished. Actually. Nowhere exciting. Anyone here, by the way, going to appear when I'm scrolling down here? Any of you guys been making a run while I'm not looking? Zerto's timing if. Ooh, Zai's back. While, speaking of, reminder, Zia, very, very good. He's still in the mix. Miss your name, it's only because I can't remember all. If anyone runs. Right, ethanol. Credit for the name, if nothing else. That's where we're currently at. It's my tiny little profile, which I was posted on in my Discord earlier on today about how people organise theirs. Right, I'm done. I will be back as usual. We'll go forth and raid Mr. Manirdank for any of you who want to go make a new friend and convince him to come back to cards. He really does need to come back to cards, in my opinion. I am gonna. I'm having an argument with Nightbot. But yeah, if you do go over to see me near Dank, say hi from me. If you are able and you enjoy the content a lot, definitely makes difference at the minute. I have a whole house to refurbish, which is delightful. But anyway, we'll go see how Dank's doing, and I will catch all of you all soon, hopefully. As ever, take care, be good human beings.